I'm gonna turn down the music for the desktop just but it does sound a little loud. Okay, audio. Turn that down just a tad bit. We'll turn that down just a little bit. You know, it was a little loud. But this is Pest Control. And Pest Control, again, is a game that I did receive from the developers to play on stream. I was supposed to play it last night. Xbox is selling you on every game. So, and I was supposed to play this last night, but I was not feeling well. And so I had to cancel last night's stream. And so we're going to play Pest Control tonight. So if this game does interest you, Pest Control can be found on Steam on PC for $19.99 USD. And again, thank you to the developers for reaching out to me and providing me with a copy of this to play for free. The developers for Pest Control. Thank you. I'm glad to be here because my philosophy with streaming is if I cannot give you 100%, then I won't stream. I'd rather give you all 100% than give you less than 100. And that's how, what my philosophy is. Sometimes I'll be like, no, I can do it. And, even Dan has to remind me, like, well, if you're not feeling well, that's actually going to show that you're not feeling well. And legit, like right after I ended up canceling, well, that happened. I literally bent my cord for my controller. Let's see if I can fix it. Not, I'm gonna have to order a new wired for the controller, or I'm just gonna have to buckle down and buy the wireless adapter. We'll see if this works. Because it got bent. So let's see if this works. Still works. I know. I know I need to stop being so cheap and just buy the wireless adapter. However, it doesn't look like this uses doesn't look like it uses gamepad. Let's see. It does not. Okay, so we're good. This one doesn't use this gamepad, but the next game will use gamepad. So, but yes, I do. It does. It does. And I know I need to just go ahead and buy it. I'll probably buy it towards the end or see because Christmas is coming around too. So I want to see if I get any, like, gift cards and stuff. And if I get gift cards, I can use that towards it. So I tend to, like, the week or two before Christmas, I tend not to buy myself anything so that if anybody wants to buy me things or, they have those options. So I tend to stay away from it. But let's go ahead. We're going to start with the tutorial just because we have not played this and I have not played this game. And so far I can say I do like the graphics. Nobody was willing to take up this job. Pest in the laboratory? Sounds like an introduction to a cheap horror movie. Grandpa had his doubts too, but he was the best in this business. So who could do it if not him? I like the stills in it. It's cute. It was his last job. Yeah, ironically, I accidentally set my chair on top of my cord, and so it bent it, but I was able to bend it back. But I think I'm just gonna end up getting the wireless adapter and being done with it. Just get the wireless adapter. I mean, I do have two separate controllers, one for Xbox and one for PC, so. Grandpa always described his jobs in a notebook, step by step, this way. He could always analyze what could have been done better, what would be his notes from the last mission. For Grandpa's notebook, when I entered as usual, I immediately turned right. It always good to go right. Here you have action points. You can use them to move or take other actions such as setting a trap or using the spray. Let's start with learning how to walk. The number of action points and thus the distance that your character can cover on the board depends on your level. The highlighted fields indicate the range of movement. Use your action point. Okay, so this is like a kind of almost like an RTS. Highlight. There we go. For Grandpa's notebook, I heard something in front of me. Maybe it's a matter of experience, but I became a bit anxious. Whatever was there, it wasn't going to run away. The contraire, it was approaching me. So an RTS with rats? Is that Pizza Rat? Because that is so awesome. The fact, if that's Pizza Rat, that is awesome that they reference that rat. The opponents you encounter can choose different strategies. Some will attack you right away, some will try to run away, and attack only as a last resort. Some will remain totally indifferent. Their actions will depend on the level of ferocity of a given type of pest. These can vary within one speed, so you should always be on your guard. This rat is going to attack you. Okay, to neutralize pests, you can use the items that you took with you preparing to this job. You choose the items on the screen preceding setting out on a mission. Remember, you need to choose the right tools for specific pests. What works for wasps may be completely useless when fighting rats. Got it. Let's start with the simplest method. First, pick a hammer. What? Hammer. Now, now you are armed and quite dangerous. With the hammer in your hand, double-click the rat. With the first click, you will tag it. With the second, well, you'll become a hammerer. I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to play. You don't have enough action points to use a spray. Action points get replenished after your opponent's round. So end your turn now and let the pests make their move. What? I'm like, ah. Remember, you are not immortal. You must constantly control your health point. They reach 0, you'll become food for pests instead of a hunter. You also spray to fight pests. Their effect depends on the ingredients you use to create the weapon. Sprays cannot pest out, take their health points, or deter them. Choose one from your inventory and use it on the near. Grenade? What? Why are we using grenades on a mouse? Bleach, right. I'm like, what is going on? If there are more opponents, it's more effective to use a grenade. Its wide range will allow you to fight more pests effectively. Activate the grenade in your inventory and use it on a pool. You hit the rat with a hammer, then you tried to poison it. No surprise, you made it angry. Set a trap. If you catch the rat, maybe it will become more polite. Okay, so they do have, you don't have to necessarily kill them. Select the trap from your inventory and place it on the empty field. Okay. I'm assuming this is trap. Is that not the trap? Is that the trap? I'm like, wait, what? That didn't make sense to me. There are different kinds of traps, like sprays. They can be used to neutralize, capture, or knock your opponents out. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Pay attention to their statistic and rules of use. Somewhat better against insects other for crawling pests. Although, to be fair, if you really didn't want like pests like spiders, ants, and I think like mice, if you actually get a spray bottle and you put like peppermint oil in it, and it's something else that you mix with it and you spray it around the like perimeters, that keeps them at bay because they don't like the scent of peppermint. Here you can track your progress in a given location. To complete the mission and receive the maximum number of prestige points, you need to get rid of all the pests on the board. Your actions are not indifferent to the environment. It may happen that during your fight you damage something or leave a mess behind. Try to avoid it. It affects your reputation. Do not leave the neutralized animals lying around. For now, your action points have been used up. It's a chance for the pest to neutralize you. In each location, you can find items that you can take with you. Sell them on the black market or use them to make battered traps. Really? While exploring a given location, you can notice traces of pests that are not yet visible, or they have been mentioned by the client. Thanks to them, you may prepare in advance. Examine the nearest tree. Okay. Now you know that there are spiders hiding around. Do I? How you use this knowledge is up to you. Grandpa's last assignment: clearing the laboratory of pests. For Grandpa's notebook, there were more and more pets. I was doing my best. Yeah, I don't think I can use that. I have no choice but to hammer it. Like, what is going on? How do I pick? They didn't tell me how to exactly pick up this pest. Oh, there was another rat. Okay, got it. I'm like, yeah, they never did tell me how to. I'm assuming this tells me what's around. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see how this works now. It's gonna get a chance to attack. I didn't think that through. I get a full attack on it because I didn't move, so I get a full attack. Okay. I have to. Yeah, I'll go here. That's probably gonna get an attack on me. Just one though. Oh, something else attacked me. Grandpa's notebook. It was not an equal fight. I knew I couldn't do it. I had to rescue myself. Using a grenade that would stun the large member of pests seemed to be my best method. Option. How could I know that the composition of the grenade will react with the chemical Regiments. That thing is that Grandpa knew it and he didn't use the grenade. How do I know it? No, not from his notebook. Grandpa's note got lost in the explosion. Grandpa was not alone there. Yeah, regiments. I think that's what it was saying. That or it's very well I could be pronouncing it wrong. Grandpa vanished. We couldn't find reagents. Reagent. Why do I want to pronounce it reagents? Like, reagent. Yeah, I'm having a hard time pronouncing it. Reagents. Okay. We couldn't find him in the ruins, but I had seen him just before the explosion. He couldn't get out by himself. Where is he? Nobody knows. He left the company with a ruined reputation, but still we had to maintain it so that he had something to return to. I am the only one in the family who is familiar with this business. Yet, as you can see, I have to learn everything from scratch. I should also try to find out what happened to Grandpa, but where should I start? Sometimes call for tough people or something like that. One thing is certain, where there are people, there are also pests. It's time to deal with them. Welcome to Pest Control. Excuse me, let's get to work. Welcome to the office. Soon you'll find out how to play the game, but for now, clean your chair and make yourself comfortable. This is your new home. In this industry, it is considered an apartment. If you wish to continue the accelerated training in the profession of an exterminator so that you don't get eaten during your first task, click next. If you prefer the risk and skip the tutorial, we're just gonna skip for time being because I like to. Oh, it looks like it restarted the game though, but that's fine. We kind of got the basics of it, so we'll play. We'll try to play an actual task, and then we'll switch to our last game. And then we will probably switch over to our last game. And then after that, I do have the redemption from Dan. So I have no money. So. Or do I have money? I'm looking to see, but I don't know if I have any. I did. Okay. I'm assuming these are all things that we can buy to like make traps. Alright, let's buy all of this. Workshop traps. Okay. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any of that, huh? Okay, so when you buy the, so you have to actually craft your own traps and stuff. Okay. Uh, might have been beneficial to actually, you know. I'm going to buy everything at this point, and we'll go from there. And then we'll try to put some traps together. And then, like I said, we'll try to play at least one task of this, and then move on to our next game. I probably will end up going to about 1 a.m. So because I did start early, so we'll go to about 1 a.m. We'll go to the regular time. I just started an hour before 11. So. Yeah, we're just gonna pretty much at this point just buy every, if it'll let us. It looked like it did, so buy all of that, alright? Turn, go to the workshop. Now we should be able to build traps. Okay. Okay, so it's not letting me really. Okay. Okay, now I see how to do this. So do a wooden stand. Rod. Lampshade. Craft. Got it. Okay, now I figured it out. I can only make one of those because I don't have anything else. Wood frame. Force net. Craft that one. Aluminum frame. Live net. Craft. Metal frame. Reinforced. Craft. Okay, so we got a couple of our traps. Let's do some sprays. Big container. Fencer. Craft. Craft. Spray. Medium. Marker. Fencer. Craft. Craft. Okay, and then we'll just go with these for now. Let's do our first mission, and a young lady who was left alone in a small family home in Cherrywood. She's a bit nosy and honest to a fault. Something that you've have in common. She doesn't make money, so she can only operate on the emergency budget left by her parents. Despite her young age, she's pretty down to earth. Good morning. Dad said to mow the lawn, but I can't leave the room because my spiders have come out of the cage and I'm afraid I'm gonna trample them. Could you come and grab them? I don't have much money, but I can give you the battery to the air purifier because it's broken. Okay, so there's that one. The Queen of Death. Okay, so all of these are for spiders. Okay, this one is a rat. A young woman, there are rumors that she's the goddaughter of a famous actor. She lives in a pretty well equipped apartment, often organizing parties, and even she may not be able to keep up with who and when passes through the house. An intense lifestyle and lack of time to clean the apartment thoroughly is the main source of the various bundles of filth that reign in the nooks and crannies of her surroundings. As most millennials do, she lives in a constant hurry and operates the youthful dialect of the internet. Not good. Rodriguez bought cheap coconut cups and palm umbrellas, but there was a snake in the package, a slimy snake. I threw 2 mice for him to eat, but he fell asleep and did not eat the mice, which is a good thing. The mice are my mom, so it would be nice if they came back alive. Okay, we'll do that one. We will take our... We will take these. And sprays to clean off with, I guess. Alright, continue. Oh, there's one. See if I can scan for the other. Oh. We only get 30 feet of movement in turn. Ah. Wait, what's over there? Alright, I won't know. Wait, what is those? Oh, those are raccoons. But I'm trying to get to the little smudge. Oh, and they do really bad damage. Go back here. That is said to eliminate. It didn't say catch them. It just said to eliminate. I hate that I have to do this. This game is kind of dirty. Like, I am not really comfortable with what they're asking me to do. I have to kill the raccoons, which is horrible, but That's what the game asks me to do. No. What's going on over here, though? It like, who was over here? Because I'm a little confused on this. I'm hoping that it will go into one of the traps. Like, what is going on with this mouse? It's going to bite me. Can't pick up that. I'm hoping that it'll go in the trap, because in a minute it's about to get got. Like, it keeps attacking me. Like, I can't get it to go into the trap, and I don't know why. Like, this is a very... Okay. And the contract. Back to the office. And so, again, that is Pest Control. And again, Pest Control is available on Steam for $19.99 USD. And if you did like what you saw of it, if you hit exclamation point GOTW, that's going to bring up a list of the platforms it's available on, the price, as well as the link in order to purchase this. And again, thank you to the developers for providing me with a free copy of Pest Control.